Living in one Cape Coral neighborhood say they are sick and tired of looking at an eyesore. After 3 years of trying to get something done about it, they turned to Four in Your Corner. Our Karis Belger went to the street to figure out what can be done here. Karis?
Well, Amy, when I went there, I saw an overturned fruit tree and a trash pile that was really as tall as me and tons of overgrown grass, and neighbors say that they're overgrown with aggravation. Frustrated?
No, it seems like there's a lot of trucks in the driveway and nothing getting done.
Disgusted.
It's always just a mess.
And just plain fed up.
It's a struggle to get, somebody to come out, and it's continuously looking messy.
That's how people in this Cape Coral neighborhood feel about this house on their block. They say is an eyesore.
The big problem is it looks like a mess, and we're just tired of looking at it.
One neighbor across the street from the house told me the piles of trash make it difficult for him to back out of his driveway.
I see that house when I come out of my front door every day, and when I back up my car out of the driveway, it's directly behind me, and it's just really annoying and upsetting.
Neighbors tell me that they've tried everything they could to get the house and the yard cleaned up so that it looks as nice as the rest of the block. But they haven't gotten a permanent solution for the past 3 years.
My husband and I have emailed numerous times to the city, and I personally have knocked on the door once but got no answer while there are cars in the driveway.
The neighbors on this block say they're going to keep trying. Four in Your Corner did make a call to the city, and they told me that they have plans to inspect the house at the end of the month. Live in studio, I'm Karis Belger, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
All right, thank you, Karis. It's a similar story on Marco Island. Neighbors there fed up with a home they say has been an eyesore for years. They are also turning to Four in Your Corner for help. They say no one lives in this broken down house, but it does have an owner. It's been trashed for as long as people in this community can remember.
Garbage and the open windows and debris all over, and so that's what's going to happen again. It's just going to sit like this forever, and this isn't from the hurricane. This is just how it looks all the time.
Now, some people say they're not concerned about safety. Others really are. They're worried kids might be tempted to go inside. Marco Island Code Compliance tells us the home was foreclosed on, but the bank gave up and let it go back to the owner, who's racked up $200,000 in fines.
Doctors and first responders working through those wildfires in California, doing everything they can to save people. But look at this. This doc went the extra mile. He's the director of a hospital's NICU. He got a call around 2 in the morning saying they had to evacuate. So he hopped in his car, tried to head in. The traffic was too thick. So he hopped on his bike and weaved through the traffic for miles.
In California, you can split lanes, so I just went down the middle of the lanes and got past everybody. There were down power lines that we had that were live that we had to roll over.
He also tailed an ambulance filled with babies to the new hospital to make sure the babies were okay. Now he's being called a hero at his hospital, but he says, hey, hero's not even in his personality. He's just doing his job. You know, about 11,000 firefighters have been battling those fires in California. They've killed people, but they're starting to get the upper hand tonight. Authorities say at least 41 people are confirmed dead. Dozens more are still missing in just one county alone, Sonoma County. But there is some encouraging news tonight. The two largest fires are now about 60% contained. Derek keeping a closer eye on